Hi, I'm Chelsea Foster, and I did my spider scribe. My theme is shapes for the second grade. So we'll start out with language arts. Um, so how I played the role of shapes in the language arts aspect is I wanted all my students to go out and find 5 billboards or signs in the community and then take a picture of them or write them down, and then we're gonna learn or go over the language content in them in the class, and then look to see if the grammar in the on the billboard is correct, because there's been times where people have put out billboards that have been incorrect, and find ways to make things better. So then I have a standard that goes along with it. And then my drama, they are going to read a book called Away We Go. It's going to be a read aloud. There is a video that to introduce the book to my students. And then during the read aloud, students will be observing the illustrations, and then they'll ask to describe and classify each shape. The third exposure, the students will be split up into groups, and they will make a multimedia presentation. So they will record their story. They'll first create a situation dealing with shapes, and then they'll act it out. So they'll create that and create the story, do a little brainstorming to figure out what they want to make it based upon, and then they do their little dramatization and use expressions. And then as a teacher, I will help them record, but then we'll make it into a video and then post it on the screen. So here are the standards for that. So art, they are doing a shape collage. So they will grab some magazines out and then cut them into shapes and make them one specific shape. So like, for example, for me, I would do my future last name, which I'm getting married, but like a J, like a big J. So that would be my shape. If they wanted to do something a little simpler, like a circle, square, rectangle, octagon, anything like that, they can, but they're gonna make little shapes within a big shape. Next, music. So they will be listening to a song called I Am a Shape. It's a pretty fun little video. I posted that video right there. And then they're going to be doing a little dance, the little 8-count dance, which ends up being 64 counts, 8 counts per section. And so during each little individuals of 8 counts, there will be a circle, a rectangle, and a square. And then they will do each little dance for each portion of that part. And the video kind of shows a little bit better, but I don't know, this song ended up working pretty well. It's a little cute, little fun song for the little kiddos. Science. So during the science activity, students will take a look at shapes and how they both work in the natural design world, and investigate the ways which shapes can be used to design and build structures using appropriate shapes. And students will explore various shapes and finding how they deal with science. So it's pretty cool, the science aspect of shapes, like with engineering and things like that, or even with stuff in the scientific world dealing with shapes. So for math, shapes in the classroom. Students will go around the classroom. They'll have a few minutes to go around the classroom and find 4 objects. Once they find the 4 objects, they'll name them and draw them and state their specific reference. So that goes under this standard. Students, if they're a little bit more grasping the concepts, we could start talking about like angles and faces, that dealing with each specific shape. And then for my last one, social studies, students will actually draw a map of their community, and then on the map they'll have a specific key, so that tells what's going on with them. And then students can be with either a buddy or do it individually, but make sure the students' maps are nice and clean. Make sure they get a big enough piece of paper so we can thoroughly see it. So this is my lesson about shapes. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for listening.